Hey, what's up YouTubers? This is DinoDill9 and today what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys, whoops, got X dot, I mean not X dot OBS, but put that down. I have to show you guys, well I don't have to, but I'm going to show you guys how to do extremely simple 8, 16, 64-bit, I guess 128 bit drawings. I'm just going to call it 8-bit though. Um, the the cool thing about doing it on the computer is because I'm trying to think of an idea while I'm talking to you guys. Sorry, but the cool thing about doing it on the computer is it has a lot more colors. With SNES, only had what 50, around 50 colors to use, and it grew from there. But now with just MS Paint, because I prefer to use Photoshop, but since not everybody has Photoshop, I'm just going to show you guys on Paint. Um, damn, my asses are messed up today. But yeah, just really cool that it gives us so many colors. It would be 255 times 6. So that would be 1530. Hold on. Yeah. And then it would be 1530 times 48, which would be, hold on. It would um be 73,440. Yeah, 1,530 times 48 is 73,440 because that's how many base colors are on paint. You may be able to get more different shades, but I believe that that's the maximum amount. Speaking of shades, oh yeah, okay, I just clicked on paint. You can pick, I prefer to do my colors beforehand. And today I'm going to be doing a simple pike. Swords and pikes are easy, scythes are kind of hard to do. And if I was to do a really fleshed out sword or a really fleshed out polearm, pike, whatever you really want to call it, um, spear. Actually, it's probably going to be more of a spear, whatever. But yeah, if I was to do a really fleshed out one, it would take me way too long, even at speeding this up, which I'm not going to. If you guys want to speed up and not listen to me, just listen to some music, mute my video, and watch me speed art away. But let's go ahead and get right into this. Make sure that you have it times 800. Have the idea in your head, whether if, I don't care if you use somebody else's. It's still your own original work. You're doing your own, job, and it's 8-bit. It's going to look completely different. It's going to look relatively the same, because you're going to have a basis, but it's going to look pretty much completely different. And remember, go ahead and use these. There's nothing wrong with using these. Okay, so let's see here. Actually, I don't want to start with that. Whoops. Oh, and I like naming it first, so you can just click on that, and it'll save it. But if you've ever been wondering how to make a really good one, really fast, like a spear or something, don't use this triangle. Use this one. Because, you can just do a really good spear like that real fast. Can we? I don't know if I'm liking that shape right there. That's weird. That's not even in the borders. And then rotate again like that. It's not a bad spear. I have to do a couple touch-ups on that. But relatively, we can use that. We can go ahead and use you for, yeah, we'll use you actually for we'll use a darker one. Then we'll come right here, come all the way down and out here, and you, which would be, I think that's a good amount. I'm not for sure though. And I like to switch it up and use a bunch of different colors at this point. You don't have to at all, but that's just what I prefer to do. No, that's completely off. What would it be? Right here? I think so. Yeah, that seems pretty relatively it. And then we can use you. Just gonna make you go right here. And then you go right here. Actually, I want to use more of this color instead. No, that blends in pretty perfectly. And we're gonna use you again for one more time, just to make it a little bit more convenient for me. And one more time over here, just a little bit more convenient for me. And for the middle, we'll use you again, actually. We'll just keep using this one for the middle. So it kind of blends out more as it gets farther out. But we're also going to want to go back to you because I messed up, apparently. No, that's not cool. I just need to stick with you then. Sorry if this is boring. This is just showing you guys how I kind of paint. Really, I messed up here again. Whatever. And then I'm going to want to take you again and then redo this whole entire thing. Because that got messed up at one point in time. And then we can take you and kind of cap you off. Now you could do that as an arrow, but like I said, this is not as pointy as I'd want it to be. So there's a couple things that you can do here, and first things first, we're going to switch back over to the pencil, and I'm going to get rid of these right here. Really, I could fill this in like I'm going to do, with a bunch of different colors, and if I wanted to do a non-wooden spearhead, then you just make this gray, and like I could do this, I could use this, and just kind of fill this. Whoops. Usually never have this many problems, probably because I'm recording myself. I don't know why. I do fine under pressure in real life, but when it comes to painting on a fucking video, not so well. But yeah, no, definitely, like I said, get either inspiration or an idea in your head, or actually, yeah, definitely get an idea in your head. But then you can pick somebody else's. You can just get inspiration. You can kind of go with the flow, like I am right now. And if I was to flesh this out, it'd take me around 15-30 minutes. But you can go ahead and yeah, just go ahead and get the idea in your head. Make sure you have the colors that you're going to want to generally use. You don't have to do this part, but I name it just so I can click this real quick to save and come back to it later or whatever. Make sure you use these. Make sure you have everything set to the lowest. And then again, yeah, go ahead and just use this. I don't recommend using any of the brushes, but use this. You can use that as well. And you're going to be using this a lot. So, this is like I said, just the basis of the spear, and let's go and just kind of mess around here, see what it can do. We can go ahead and line it off like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll just use a couple darker colors down here, just to kind of, I don't know, change stuff up. I like my drawings because they're really different from just generically like have a blue here for the spearhead and then just green here. No, I like to use different shades of blue and green if I'm going to use that. However, maybe I should use something kind of like this and then just make it a little bit lighter. That'll do, I think. Definitely will do. Alright, instead, yeah, we're going to use you here. But as you can see, there's nothing here to blend, but just to the naked eye, it kind of looks like it's kind of getting lighter here. But it's definitely not, and that's just because of how I'm blending all the colors. It looks really cool whenever you do that, and you just don't use one simplistic color. You just kind of get kind of complex on this. And this will help a lot, especially if you're gonna do like Minecraft mods or if you're doing your own game. And really, I could just do this the rest of the way. Actually, no, there's something I'm gonna want to change up here in a second. But yeah. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. And then we're going to take you, which I believe is different. No, that's the same one. I don't know why, but my eye was just seeing that as being different. We could take something like this and make it a little bit darker, which would technically be this. But, kind of just fade in and out here. And then just kind of make you a whole solid right there. And grab you. Trust me, this isn't going to look good to you guys when you're making it, but it actually is. It's very, very, very cool. Very cool. And we'll grab some more of you, and we'll just kind of line you out in there sometimes too. See? And don't be afraid to mess with the borders after you created your thing, especially like this. You know, it's a relatively easy and simple spear. I can make flames going out here. I can make it spike out to, I don't know, kind of represent like a lightning spear, or it's more of an arrow actually. I didn't make it long enough to be a spear, and I like to do a bunch of different stuff with spears. But it's pretty simple, as you can see. Like doing smaller treasure chest things are even really simple. Let me think how I did my treasure chest. I know I made mine kind of big, but oh, we need to do one more. We'll do one more as well with you. And, you know, you just kind of bring it across. Do the same over here. And then just put this thing through the middle, and you color this in a certain color, color the bottom in. Maybe you want to make the bottom a little bit bigger, just so you can, you know, make it feel like more of a bigger chest, like that. And just fill this in with color and fill this in with color. You can put a gold locket here, but really easy. You can do something like, you know, put this here, put this here. So, oops, that's off. You know, and then you just do whatever. Heck, you can even do a smiley face now, you know. Put some teeth in there too. There you go. But you know, you can do really anything. It's really easy, but it takes a long time. But you know, it's hard to mess up because it's just one dot at a time. Literally, I can dot, 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 you know, but I'm not going to. But here's this fairly simple, I'm gonna call it arrow. You can do some touch-ups on it, especially because this doesn't blend in perfectly with this, but I kind of did that intentional because of light. You can kind of mash these colors in with different colors. Um, I kind of showed you guys how to do this, different types of flaring, up and down, up and down. Um, and you know, you can just do whatever really you want. It's like I said, it's really simple. It's really cool to put in the games. You can take its size because like we're in times 80. Do not mess with the pixels. You can resize it with this because if you mess with the pixels, it's gonna make it look different. But you can mess with it like this and make it bigger. It's like times 50, you know, and it'll make it bigger like that, and it'll keep it relatively the same. And you can just make it really big, and we're gonna make it big actually. I'm gonna make the treasure chest big apparently too. Let's see, 200. See, and you can make this and put this in your game, and it'll definitely be big enough for your game. Even if you want like a full big game, you know, with big characters and all that, that'd even work in a 3D environment for at least the arrow. But 8-bit isn't perfect for every single situation. As you can see, the little dots I'm doing kind of look more messed up here. It would be better for me to just do a full-on color. And plus, I prefer, if you're going to use a 3D environment, use something like Blender. I'm decent at Blender. I don't know if I'm good enough to do a video of it. And like I said, I only spent a couple minutes, and I was mostly explaining on this video, and I was concentrating. And that's just not even a really good thing. But trust me, my weapons in my game are going to be really good. I'll show you guys a couple examples in the up and coming days. But it's really easy, as you can see. I don't know, what did that do? Take me 10 minutes. When you do a normal sword on paint that's, you know, looks really cool. Actually, I haven't done a normal sword on paint. I've used it on Photoshop. But if you do it on like Photoshop, it takes you know, it takes quite a while. Definitely way longer than this. And if you do them on Blender, it doesn't have to take longer actually on Blender because Blender is kind of more of a fit in place. But because I'm not that good at it, it takes definitely longer than this. And even if you were really good at Blender, it would take longer than how long it took to make this. Because like I said, 8-bit's really simple. It just takes long time. And I know I just said this is fast. Well, yeah, but you know I didn't flesh this out. Um, but it's I don't know. It's fairly simple. That's all I could really go on here. And it is actually faster than normal painting because you got to do a lot of different stuff to normal painting. But if you're gonna do like an 8-bit chest compared to a real chest, then the 8-bit chest is gonna definitely be a lot faster. And 8-bit in general is easier, and it's a challenge to put your mind to, because it's dot by dot, and instead of, you know, you're just making your circles and all the different stuff that you throw in there for it matters what you're making. But yeah, no, I definitely want to see you guys make some games, make some cool designs. If you guys come up with anything cool, I'll put it in the game if you guys want to send me it. Um, but yeah, I've probably been taking this on for too long, confusing you guys more than you need to. Just draw shit, one dot at a time. That's all you need to know. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.